How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. How's you?
I am fine. Thanks for asking. Okay, tell me something about yourself.
Yes. My name 𝐁𝐨𝐤𝐤. I'm living in Mumbai, and my educational background is I have done my master's in chemistry, and along with 2 years B.Ed course, and my educational experience is my 2 years of teaching experience for 11th and 12th science as chemistry, and for 9th and 10th teaching experience for grade 9th and 10th student for the science.
Okay. Anything else about you, ma'am?
Yeah.
What about your hobbies, your interest?
My hobbies is to reading the books.
Reading books. Okay.
Yeah, reading books,
Anything apart
newspaper,
from that?
watching the TV and
Watching TV.
dramas, etc.
Okay. Okay. And first of all, I want to know that why do you want to apply for Byjus? For this particular job role, we have multiple companies in market nowadays. Okay. Who can offer you good package, good salary, good recognition. Everything will be offered. Then why do you want to apply for Byjus itself?
Yeah, Byjus itself is a fastest growing and e-learning company. So my interest is to teach the student or in the teaching interest. So this position is suitable for me. For that is in this job role. The Byjus will provide to mentor the student or to teach the student. So my interest and my hobbies are this to teach the student. So I'll choose this Byjus, this role.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. So, ma'am, what are your greatest strength and greatest weakness?
Greatest strength.
And greatest weakness?
Greatest weakness is that I believe in a person is very easily. It is a greatest weakness of mine, and my greatest strength is to achieve a goal. Actually,
achieve a goal.
Whatever I decide, I very close to this or to achieve a goal.
Achieve a goal. Okay, that is basically That is basically your strength. Okay. Okay, ma'am, can you tell me who is the founder of Byjus?
It's Byjus. I forget the name actually.
Try to recall it if you know.
First name is Byjus and the last one
Ravindran. Okay, Byjus Ravindran. Okay.
Ravindran.
And which year he founded Byjus, ma'am?
2011.
2011. Okay. Do you know what is the annual rating of Byjus on Play Store?
Annual rating?
Yes.
It's out of
5.
Yeah. It's I think 4.8.
4.8. Okay. And how many employees work in Byjus currently, all across India?
No, sir, no idea about it.
No idea about this. Okay. You should have some basic idea about this because these all questions can be asked in the interview. Okay. Just go through all these questions. Have some basic idea about all this. Okay. So before starting the session, I would like to test your academics first in few questions, and then we can go for further things. Okay. So my first question to you is, what is the basic difference between ratio and fraction?
Ratio and fraction, sir. I'm from science background, so I can answer this.
Definitely you can answer this. They can ask you any simple questions. These questions is something that everyone should know. Okay. We'll be going to science questions as well, but still basic things you should know.
Okay. Yeah, ratio is that we have to divide something, that is 3:5. Okay. This is an ratio. 3:5, 5:3 is called as a ratio. And what you difference between what the question? Can you repeat it?
It was ratio and fraction.
Fraction. Fraction means it can't be divide thoroughly. It's called a fraction. Since 5/3, we can't divide it exactly. We can't get it the whole number. So this is called as fraction.
Okay. In India, how many UTs we have?
Yeah.
In India, how many UTs we have in total?
In India, how many?
Yes. How many UTs, Union Territories, we have?
28.
States are there. And how many
Yeah.
UTs are there?
UTs are 8.
8. Okay. Can you name them?
No, I can't name them.
You can't name them. Okay, cool. These are basic things you should know because interviewer can ask you all these questions. Okay, because you're applying for academic specialist position. Okay, science is your strength. We know. Okay, we'll ask questions from science as well. But still, basic things you should know before applying for all these posts. Okay, so try to boost up your basic kind of concepts, whatever is lagging. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So now I would just like that explain any topic of class 8 to 10. Okay. Can you explain me in brief about something? How will you teach? If I am your student and I'm learning from Byjus application, then how
Yes,
will
yes.
you teach me? How will you explain me in better way? So we have done one thing. We have given you access of screen sharing. Okay. There might be option to share your screen. Okay.
Okay.
And there will be an option to go to whiteboard. Okay. There might be an
Okay.
option of whiteboard as well. Okay.
No, they
So do
are
one.
they are saying there is a no PPT, nothing. We have to explain orally or use of the white page in front of the
You can do that.
camera.
You can do that. See, I want the explanation. It can be anything. Orally, if you want, go for orally. If you want explain white paper, go for that. I don't mind.
Okay.
But explain me
Okay.
about some topic, any topic which you want.
Okay, so I'm going to explain you the concept of acid and base theory. Fine. So in the acid and base theory, we will go some the basic concept. The acid it is called as, which is in taste, it's called as an acid. If the substance is like bitter in taste, we called as a basis. And these are general examples. For example, acid is an example of lemon is an acid. If we are go to the basis example, that is a soap are the famous example of the base. Then we are going to some of the theories are given for the acid and bases. That is Arrhenius theory. Arrhenius theory said that if the substance dissolved in a water and it liberates the H plus ions in it, so it is called as the substance is called as acid. The substance is called as acid. For example, HCl. HCl, if I dissolve the HCl in a beaker or in a aqueous solution, it will liberate a H plus ions as a cation and Cl minus ion as a anion. Okay, so basically HCl liberate a plus ion in it, so we called as HCl is an acid. Now coming to the basic part, Arrhenius bases are explained. Arrhenius are said to be when the substance is dissolved in a water or in an aqueous solution, then it liberates a OH minus ion in it. So it is called as basis. For example, NaOH, sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide, if it dissolve in water, it will give Na plus as a cation, and OH minus, that is hydroxide ion, is called cation. Sorry, it's called anion. Fine. So it liberated OH ion over here, or it will donate OH minus ions over here. So it is called Arrhenius basis. Then after the okay, can I explain more?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. After that, acid and basis theory was given by the Arrhenius. After it will give the neutralization reaction. What is the neutralization reaction? We are going to this concept, understand this concept. That is, neutralization reactions are nothing but if the acid and bases, acids, for example, HCl, and base is, for example, NaOH, react together, it will give a salt plus water. This salt means neutralization reaction. Acid and basis capacities are neutralized over here, and we will get as a salt and water. And this reaction is called as a neutralization reaction. For example, HCl is an acid over here, NaOH is a base. If we will react together, we will get NaCl, that is salt, and plus water, we will get it.
Okay.
And this is all about neutralization reaction.
Okay, cool. Okay. My next question to you is, are you familiar about buoyancy? What is buoyancy?
Buoyancy?
Yes.
In the gravity shield, right?
No. I'm talking about buoyancy in water.
Okay. Buoyancy in water. Buoyancy is nothing but this is water has a surface tension property are there. So some of the heaviest particles goes to the deeper inside the sea or in the water, but some of the particles or some of the which is not heaviest as much the waters, so it will float on the surface. Or it will float on the surface. It means that it will above the earth, above the surface of the water level. So it is called buoyancy, or the force it is acting upward direction. This is also called as buoyancy.
Okay, cool. Okay, then tell me one thing. Whenever we throw something in water, suppose if I am having something which is very hard to me. Okay, if I am throwing something in water, might be a piece of stone. Okay, that might be of 10 kg or 15 kg. If I throw it in water, then it will sink or it will like float towards the water surface.
If heavy material you are dipped in the water, so it will not float on the surface. It will go
sink.
down to the surface. Yeah.
It will go down. Okay. Then why, if we drop a human body in water, then why it doesn't sink and it floats? Okay. If you drop a dead body in water, then it will sink. It will not float. Sorry, it will float. It will not sink inside the water.
Okay.
Why it happens with human body?
In human body,
yes,
there is no oxygen in the body.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like no oxygen in the body. So the respiration process will not happen over there. So gravity will not attract my body.
Okay. Then what happened in case of that Ram Setu pool? There was a like stone, which we all have heard a story of Ramayana, right? There was a stone which was floating throughout. So what happened at that time? Why the stone was floating at that time? Why it was not sinking?
Stone is floating.
Yes. Have you heard about that story of Ramayana?
No.
Are you familiar about that? There was a Ram Setu pool. If you know, in Sri Lanka, there is a Ram Setu pool. In Ramayana time, when we had Ramayana in previous old days, there was a stone which was floating, and from that stone we had a pool, a flyover, from which Bhagwan Sri Ram crossed that particular like way, and he reached to Sri Lanka for the revenge. So at that time, whatever stones they were throwing in water, all the stones were floating. It was not sinking. Yes, because they were having heavy weights, but still they were not sinking. They were just floating over the surface of water. So at that time, the theory of science, like, why didn't he applied? If today also you go there, that flyover is there in Sri Lanka, and still the stones are not like sinking; they are still floating. So why this is happening? If science is so much developed and science has given so many theories about this, then why this theory is failed there at that point of time?
So I don't have any idea about this.
You don't have any idea about this. Okay. So go research and check about this. Okay. Once the interview, just check once why this happened. Okay. And what is the basic logic behind this? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Cool. Now I want.
Concept from you.
Okay, not a problem. So the life is about learning. Okay, if you learn something, go and research and just make your mind about this, because anyone can ask you a question. If Valency is coming in chapter, then definitely they'll definitely ask you all these questions. That why exceptions are there, why exceptions happens.
Yeah.
So that definitely they'll ask about this. Okay. Okay. So can you just explain me in a very quick manner what is Newton's all three laws?
Newton's law.
Yes, all three laws in a quick session.
Okay. Newton's first law say that it is Newton's first law that every body has an equal and opposite. It's an equal and opposite reaction. Or Newton's first law say that at the substance as a rest unless you can't apply a force on it. Fine. This is Newton's first law. Newton's second law is that momentum equals to.
What is the first law called? There's a particular name of first law.
First
law of something. Law of something. What is that? Sorry, law of motion.
Yeah.
There is no law of motion. I don't think so. There's any law. Which law of motion name?
Because in first law is said that if we until any.
No, I got your point, but I want the name. What is the law called?
Yeah, it's law of motion is, I think. This is a first law of motion, second law of motion.
No, law of motion is there, but still we have given a specific name to that particular law. First law, that is law of inertia. Okay. And law of inertia is law of inertia. Yes. So you should know this is a very familiar name.
Law of inertia.
Yes, law of inertia. Go with the second law.
Law of inertia is there.
What is the second law?
Then
Go for it.
Second law is law of momentum.
Okay. What is that?
I said your oil is breaking now. Your oil is not coming.
Just give me a minute. It's just breaking.
No, it's not breaking. Not breaking.
It's not breaking, no? Okay. There might be some network issue from your side. It is okay now?
Yeah, now it is okay.
Okay. Second law. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, second law of motion is that law it applies on the momentum. That is force is equals to mass into acceleration.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Is equals to mass into acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
And the third law is that every body is if we apply the force, it is an equal and opposite. It gives equal and opposite reaction.
Equal and opposite reactions. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Agreed. Okay. So in human body there are two organs. If we cut them, we won't experience the pain. Which two organs are there? And why? Why do we not experience any pain while cutting them? They are part of our body, but still, whenever we cut them, we will not experience any pain. Why? And who? First, tell me the organ's name.
In a body. Hello.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, sir. You saying in a body the organs are there. It will cut name of the two parts.
Yes. If we cut them, we won't experience any kind of pain. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, sir.
Okay, I'll repeat the question again. I was telling that we are having two organs in our body. Like two things in our body are there. If we cut them, we won't experience any kind of pain. What are those two things?
No, sir, I don't know that organ.
Nothing? Okay. Are you sure? Think of it. That is a part of our body. I can give you example.
But I didn't recall it.
Okay. Okay. So my question was that amobia and paramecium, it belongs to this category of organism. There's a specific category for both of this. What is that?
Monera.
No, it's not Monera. Okay. Tell me the next question. Okay. Tell me the next question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The next question is, which instrument is used to observe the cell?
To observe the microscope.
Microscope. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So now we'll have some questions. Okay. That might be a combination of physics, chemistry, and biology. Okay. That will be a combination of all the three. Okay. So just try to answer those questions. Okay. What is electromagnetic force?
What is
magnetic force?
Electromagnetic forces. The electromagnetic force EMF is that force which is attract the north and south pole.
Okay. That's it. Anything else you want to add?
Magnetic force. No, sir.
That's all.
Much. Yeah.
Okay. What is Faraday law?
Faraday law.
Yes.
Faraday law.
Faraday law. Yes.
Force, that is force current will pass through. Faraday's
What is the law?
exactly?
What is the law? There is a law. Specific law is given for that. What is that? Tell me the law exactly.
For the electrochemistry, you are asking for the general chemistry?
No, I'm asking generally. What is it? Faraday law is something. What is it? No idea?
No, sir, no.
Okay. Name the image formed by a plane mirror.
Concave and convex.
Concave and convex.
Yeah.
Both the images. And
Both
where
the
it is
mirror.
formed? Behind the mirror or in front of the mirror?
Sorry, sir.
Where the image is formed? Behind the mirror or in front of the mirror?
Behind the mirror, it will form and it will reflect to the mirror. So the images will form. Yeah.
Okay. What keeps the moon in uniform circular motion around the earth?
What is?
What keeps
Sorry?
the moon? What keeps the
Uh-huh.
moon in uniform circular motion around the earth?
Around circular motion around the earth.
Yes. What is it which keeps the moon in uniform circular motion around the earth? What is it?
It will be the gravity.
Gravity.
Because moons are revolving around the earth, or moon is at the rest position. You are asking about.
No, my question is, what keeps the moon in uniform circular motion around the earth?
No, sir, I'm not clear about. I can't.
Not clear about this. Okay, cool. Okay, so now tell me the number of valence electron present in magnesium.
Numbers of valence electron.
Present in magnesium.
Magnesium. Fine.
Yes.
Magnesium atomic number is 12, I think.
No, forget the atomic number. Just tell me the number of valence electron.
Magnesium.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, magnesium, that is 12. So 8, 2, 2.
2. Sure?
Valence electron. Yeah.
Okay. The subatomic particle with a negative charge. What is a subatomic particle with a negative charge? Okay. What is it? The name of the, what is the name of that subatomic particle which has a negative charge in it?
Chlorine.
Subatomic
Chlorine has the negative
particle.
particle.
Yes, with a negative charge. It's very simple. Subatomic particle
Electron.
in the atomic structure. Yes, electron. Yes, obviously.
Electron.
Yes. Now my next question to you is, tell me the evolution of periodic table in a brief manner.
Evolution of periodic.
Yes, in a brief manner. Don't give me explanation of complete cycle. Just give me a brief that summarize it in a short form and give me an evolution. How it happened from beginning till the end today.
Okay. So the periodic table, how is comes like that?
Yes. Like see, someone has given some theory, it failed, then new theory was given, then it failed, then new theory was given. So it happened multiple times, right? So I want the names which scientist gave which theory and why it failed and why new theory was in action. And why that happened again? Which cycle is it?
I don't know whole the process, but I recall the some of the scientists.
Yes. Tell me the name of those scientists which you recall.
Mendeleev's.
Okay.
Mendeleev. Then some trials are there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then after that, Bohr atomic models were there. He identified Bohr atomic models.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That much.
Then Rutherford
also are there. Rutherford is given the subatomic model and atom, isomethyl quantum number, etc. He was given.
Yes.
And
so can you remember why this model failed? Why all this model failed? Why new scientists came and gave a new model again and again? What happened to all this theory? Do you have any idea about this?
Yeah, happening was there. If they are saying this atomic number and these elements are horizontally and vertically are placed, So some scientists came and says that the atomic weight is increasing and you have to just put them in a periodic table manner. But some of are there saying atomic masses and some of atomic numbers are mismatched over them. So he's tried to failed that. This theory was failed, and then after that the theory will come that the octet is come, and he said that if atoms are in an outermost shell, there will be the 8 electrons. Then atoms are stable. So further,
what is that shell called? Outermost shell. What is the name of that shell?
Outermost shell, it completes. It is given by the octet rule. That is, 8 electrons are in the last orbit shell. Then
No, that I know. I'm just asking that there is a name of that particular cell. The outermost cell has a name.
Well,
so what is the name of that cell? Yes. What that cell is called?
Orbital?
No, it's not orbital.
Nth shell?
No. It's valence shell.
Valence, yeah, valence electrons.
It's valence shell.
Valence shell, yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, I got the answer. Whatever you were trying to explain me, I just had some idea. Okay. Now tell me the electron present in the outermost shell. What is that particular present in outermost shell? What is it called?
It's called as valency.
Valency. Okay. And proton and neutron are present in the nucleus, right?
Yes.
So what number is it called?
Proton and neutrons are called in the nucleus. It is called as atomic number.
Atomic number or mass number?
Protons, yes. It is a mass number, and proton number is called as atomic number.
Okay. Atom of the same element with same atomic number but different mass number. What is this called?
Isotopes.
Isotopes. Okay, cool. Okay. So we just had some questions, ma'am, regarding academics. Okay. So you might had some idea that how you were in answering all these questions. Okay. So now my question is that we have multiple options to hire, okay, for this particular job role. And there were a few questions where you were not able to answer me correctly as an academic part. Okay. So then why should we hire you? Why should we go with you? We have multiple teachers who are good in like explaining things better than you. And we have limited vacancies. So why should we hire you? Why should we go with you?
Actually, I can give 100% to your institute or your organization, and I well fitted with this job role. I have a good experience to this, and I will do the better in future.
In future. Okay, cool. Now we'll have the academic, we'll have the feedback of this particular session, what all happens. Okay.